is 10:27 here. Look at the screen. That's what I'm looking at. 10:28 p.m. February 14th, 2023. Happy Valentine's Day. I guess I need to give you a little preface or something on this video. I'll just work. This is not for any sign. This is for this tribe of people. I don't really have a name for you guys, but you're not the kind who deal with low vibrational human experiences, really kind of elevated or kind of you've been through a lot. You argued with God in a way where you know who you are, basically. So if those things don't apply to you, this message isn't to you. Those of you thinking I'm putting weird shit telling you about like this is for somebody and I'm not saying their name, get off my channel. Seriously. I spend all day in my little heaven here and I live my life. I don't deal with any of you. I might watch a couple of card readings here and there, or a lot of them as online therapy. And if I've had a problem with you, I've mentioned it flat out on live internet. So if you think I'm doing anything about any of you, I'm not. If I was, I'd tell you. And if you have any questions about my personal life, feel free to ask instead of assume and gossip. I will gladly tell you the truth. And okay. Now this message is for people, a collective, maybe one person, I don't know. But to know if this is really fully part of your message. If you've been going through something, how do I describe this? Because I've been stuck in one of those weird loops. If you've been feeling like you're daydreaming, like there's something you know, but you don't know, like something trapped underneath the ice or in a mist. I don't know. It's been a weird Neptunian, Pluto, watery, makes no sense stuff going on. And frustration at nothing. And then you've probably been feeling something like you have everything you want, but there's something missing. I was shown that message yesterday. I was sitting over there. I'm like, I prayed for all this a long time ago. Years ago, like 2005. Sorry, I still don't have my upper teeth. My appointment's this week to get the dentures fitted. I don't know. I feel like this message is for people who are being bothered by external energy. Like your life should be, you should be okay, but there's something bothering you. So I was asked to do this reading, and like it still makes no sense to me because I was gonna go and do other things, and I'm like, I don't really want to do reading. I just finished moderating for Mariah, and I was just sitting there like monitoring chat, basically just reading what people are commenting, making sure it's not shady or anything. And at some point, I zoned out, and I was having a conversation. Oh my god. a conversation. And it's like there's a few of you out there who kind of just need a bonk over the head, like a snap out of it type of thing, because you have everything. So change your mood. We're gonna pull some cards. I'll pull some cards for you. I'm saying we because you're watching. So just relax, okay? Um, Candle. No intentions other than calm your ass down. Let there be light. Okay, let's see if I can do the the fancy shuffling. Oh, no. Try again. Okay. Yes. I have a little difficulty doing it. Oh, I thought I almost burned my hair. I'm not high. I would be if I had any marijuana. This is me sober. Is this what they want, or is this what they're going to experience? You want something that you're closed off to. You want some, or whoever you are watching this, I don't feel like I'm reading the energy of a person you're involved with. I feel like this is the person listening to this right now, or a few of you, at least three of you watching this, listening to this, that want to celebrate or reunite with something or someone. But what you're doing and saying prevents a reconnection because the vibrational frequency is off. What you, the viewer, are thinking or doing is at a lower vibration than the person you're trying to be in contact with. You can look at that in any kind of way you want. There could be people doing shady stuff to you, black magic, all sorts of gossip, blah, 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 or you're doing that. And you're involved in that kind of low vibrational energy, which is preventing any kind of connection with the Queen of Cups. I don't want to read for that energy, so let's read for something more high vibrational. I don't want to read for people who are causing pointless drama in other people's lives. Next group, please, that actually needs the advice. Star. Okay. So another group of you is being asked to provide healing and support to someone emotionally hurt. It could be a King of Pentacles character archetype, or it could be someone a King of Pentacles hurt and caused the Three of Swords too. But some of you are being asked to give or receive healing, support, comfort, nourishment, resources, tangible physical things to a individual who is depicted as the King of Pentacles with a Three of Swords, awaiting an Eight of Wands, wishes coming true or messages coming in. someone waiting for messages, or messages are coming in to someone waiting for those messages, and that person has a broken heart and they're Nine of Swords energy. What they require is something external coming in to assist them tangibly. Whether that's you assisting or you needing assistance, I don't know. The advice here is to communicate. Star, bring healing, have hope. Eight of Wands, moving things forward, talking, thinking, putting action into things, not just contemplating. The King of Pentacles and the Three of Swords. This person either caused a lot of drama or they are in a lot of pain. What else about this King of Pentacles? Another way to look at this is that there is a King of Pentacles who's in need of assistance, and that assistance is coming through divine means, but the divine methods are attempting to work through people, so those people need to work through the divine inspirations they're getting instead of Knight of Pentacles what they're doing, because that King of Pentacles is waiting for that Knight of Pentacles. It's taking a lot of strength for that King of Pentacles to make any kind of move forward, because they're in a place of wounding. And for them to get out of that place of wounding, they need to find some way to utilize the energies of the star energy in a beneficial way, in a reciprocal kind of way. So the energies of the star, healing, hope, communication across distances, being the light, bringing light to situations, surrendering, connecting with God, strong intuition, things involving the internet, things involving global kind of communications, especially when the Eight of Wands is right next to it. And there's two orbs, a green one and a red one, or an orangish red one. So your chakra, your solar, and your root chakra connecting to your heart. Some of you are ascending those systems to your compassion so you can be considerate to others. Others of you are learning to be more self-serving in a beneficial way so that you can be more tangibly physical in the physical world. Because you're too airy, you're too in the higher chakras, you're too in the higher mind. You have to come down to the earthly world. You see how that King of Pentacles is half human, half tree. And to let go of that tree part kind of hurts. But in doing so, it's kind of like even the King of Pentacles, part of him was a mask. It's actually the Strength card or the Star card underneath. So this could also be somebody who's currently portraying their gender as male. And if they do some shadow work, they'll probably come to the realization that they are, in actuality, they identify as a female, a woman. So the armor outside falls off after acknowledging pain, and they begin transitioning. Another way to look at this is your crown chakra is open, your third eye is open, you're being asked to bring that energy down into the physical world through your energy centers, not just your seven, but also your eighth chakra, which is your earth star chakra below your feet. And then your soul star chakra beneath that. I've done some readings on soul star energy. You can look at that through the channel history. There's over 1,000 videos on here for you to utilize to benefit yourself and your collective. What's your advice? Page of Pentacles, exactly what I've been saying. Be considerate, move forward, use wisdom, allow yourself to transform. If you're male and you don't feel comfortable, do some shadow work. Maybe the tower needs to come down and you can realize you're actually a woman. If you're a woman and you don't feel comfortable, maybe you're actually a man. Look into testosterone replacement therapy. But first, do some shadow work. Acknowledge what it is you actually want. Look deep within yourself. The moon and the page of cups. Have the strength to look within. And don't just think about it. Process what you're going through emotionally. You can think about it all day long, but if you're not going to analyze the emotions, you're never going to move forward. You're just going to be stuck in a mind loop. And then people will tell you, get out of your head. And you're like, I'm not in my head. I'm in so much pain. Well, you're in pain because you're in your head and overthinking things. If you bring that energy down to your root, sacral, and your solar plexus, you'll probably get horny, creative, hungry, or you'll want to do something instead of thinking about it all day long. And this King of Pentacles, whoever you are or whoever you're involved with, needs to get out of their head and come down into their world to focus on their beauty, their health, their well-being, their femininity. Flip side of it, focus on your masculinity and sculpt the rest of yourself out as the man you want to be. Either way, male or female, king or peasant, friend or the person this reading is for, or the people this reading is for, regardless of where you are in this, the advice is the same. Be considerate of other people and yourself. If you have resources to give or advice to give it. If you see someone hurting, offer something to help them. Sometimes throwing money at the situation actually can help solve the problem. Sometimes going out for a cup of coffee can cease any argument. Sometimes just telling someone how you feel without inhibition. How do you feel about this? Tell me. And then you tell them. And that causes healing, that causes communication, that causes boundaries to be formed, new levels to be made. It might hurt a little, but it helps you grow and become stronger. Remember, you put water on plants to help them grow, don't you? Emotions are water, aren't they? The King of Pentacles is water. Whether they're going to be a Queen of Pentacles or a King of Pentacles. Someone's in pain and you guys are aware of this, and people aren't doing much about it, and it's really inconsiderate. I don't know what else you want me to say about it. It's a collective Seven of Swords energy to see someone in pain and not do anything about it. Ace of Swords. It's a disgrace, really. Two of Swords in reverse. That when people see each other in pain, that there isn't a consideration or compassion to exist based on the mental chatter. There's the King of Pentacles as the Queen of Cups after being watered. So maybe what all of you, some of you really need is just some emotions, some kindness, some comfort, cuddles. You know, I'm gonna go. I hope this helps you. I might be back later. I don't know. I've been so productive. I don't even know what to tell you. Like I have nothing to do but enjoy my time. So show us fudge over here. And your reading's done, by the way. This is us chatting now. What was I gonna say? Oh right, ever since my upper teeth were removed. Like it's been 33 days now. 33 days since surgery. So I think might be more. I don't know. But today's the first day where my gums feel slightly normal. And it's been weird. It's been super weird. In a good way. I haven't been in physical pain in my head all day today. I even took a nap. Like I woke up, I did stuff, and went back to sleep. And I'm like, this is nice. And I had the funniest dream. I rarely ever have funny dreams anymore. The funniest dream. I was sitting there with the Witcher, Henry Cavill, and we were just talking, and I was like this little brat, like 10 years old. or something. We were having some weird little like tea party. I don't even know. We were watching some TV show. It was like a weird hanging out day, like being babysat by Superman or Witcher. It was so funny. At the end of it, he's like, "Okay, you gotta wake up now." I'm like, "Oh, okay." And I woke up here kind of cracking up in bed, like, "What the heck?" So weird. Um, I made a really delicious banana chocolate and cinnamon cake. Oh, it was so good. It was so good. I offered some to my neighbor, and he's like, "No, no, no, thank you." I'm like, "Okay," and I ate it. It was so good. What else? I have discovered tons of new ways to cook with potatoes and to make things really soft and eatable without teeth. It's so funny to me, you guys. It's so funny. Like, there's no teeth up there. It's the funniest thing to me, man. It's so hilarious. Like, at first, I was so traumatized by it. I'm like, oh my God, it was so traumatizing. Surgery was so scary. Oh my God. And then after about 2 weeks, when like the real pain subsided, I was like, oh, this is weird. I'm butchered and all this stuff. And I'm like, this sucks. But then I remember, like, wait, that's right. I'll be able to eat it. So 2 weeks now have passed since then. And now I'm just like, this has been the most hilarious fucking month of my life. I've been through so much just in this 1 month. I've basically lost contact with my entire family. They're only, I think the next time I see them might be the last time. I don't know. But they're just gonna drive me to my next dentist appointment. Bring that inside like Conrad. A lot's happened, you guys. A lot. So yeah, in 1 month I've basically become a living orphan where everybody in my family is still living, but I'm not involved in it. Um, and it was actually a blessing, like an absolute blessing. I saw how everybody that I knew really, really thought about me. And it put a lot of stuff in perspective. It's like, oh, that's what you guys think. No wonder you guys behave that way. It explains everything. It was such an instant kind of, oh, was the truth of it was so harsh. It was so wrong. And in the recent week, um, other versions of me have died. Not in well, sad yet, but but I've realized how many of them were actually gone already. So that's been a lot to process. And being a butterfly in a cocoon when you're goop, every motion of the goop becomes a potential of who you could be. So if you can only imagine an empathic butterfly going through that, it's like the entire cocoon is filled with tears. I've lived through them in the recent 30 days. And it's been enlightening. The things I've seen, the things I've heard, the things I've felt. And I heard my name being called to me in a dream or a vision or prophecy, I don't know what it was, by a lion who is made out of starlight. I came out of a desert made of diamond sand. It was beautiful. Beautiful. And this entire dome of sky, it was like sapphire and dark navy indigo blue. It was gorgeous. And he called me by name. And I was like, what is that thing coming out of that? And for a second, I thought, this is like Aladdin. And in the dream, I'm like, oh my God, this isn't a dream. This is actually happening. And it then called my name 2 more times. And I was like, okay, okay. And then I woke up. So, yeah, legal name change is going to occur soon. Finally, in a few weeks, as soon as I get money to pay for the documents and stuff. Passport updates coming after that. Driver's license update after that. Then I got to redo all the credit cards and bank account and Social Security stuff because your girl was on disability pay. And I realized yesterday when I walked to the gas station, I was going to go to the grocery store, but I walked into a neighbor. The really tall one with the dreadlocks is like always nice to me. Like he's kind of like, I don't know, making sure I'm okay. It's weird. And like saw him when I was walking to the store. I went and got him a beer when I went to get coffee for him. I'm like, you want anything? And conversation struck up about my gender as always. And I flat out told him like the anatomy of our body, like it was nothing. And I was like, oh, I've been carrying the other side of me as a ghost all this time. And that other part of me was never really me. You know? So in the recent 30 days, I have literally spiritually, physically, mentally, psychically, elementally died and come back to life. And in these 33 days, I have been disk cleanup. You know, when you click on your computer to clean a hard drive, there's that option that says disk cleanup and defragment. That's what I've been doing. I've seen stuff. I've been shown things that I can't talk to you about, like, ever, ever. Like maybe in 1,000 years, I'll be able to talk to you about it. But right now, you guys, there's no way you any of you, maybe one or two of you, maybe. And it's something I like. Hopefully, you guys only ever learn these things when you're ready. Because holy shit. So yeah, I'm gonna go enjoy myself. Infinite and eternal and one and yet infinite. So check yourself, me, because technically you're another me, and I'm another you. And the more you know, the more you know, and the more you know, the more you get to a point where you just kind of go, oh, you know, when you get that truth that's so simple, but it's like a knife that cuts so deep, like a surgeon's knife. You don't even realize you can cut, like a paper cut. You take the moment, right? You're like, wait, what? They don't like they actually dislike, they actually hate. There's actual constant pain or like pettiness. There's actual gang stalkers. There's actual cyberbullies. There's actual trolls, like people actually. Wars, death, famine, decay, constant pain. No real order unless someone is a leader. So much. When you go down to the depths of hell, and you go down beyond it to HR, you kind of like things get put into perspective in regards to what's going on in the 3D. So I'm not coming to you guys as someone from your 3D world. I don't know where I'm coming from. But what I do know is, and I say this humbly, the majority of humans look like fucking idiots for the rest of divinity. I don't know how else to say it. The way some of you behave, some of you have behaved, and the way some of you plan on behaving, it's embarrassing. It's just embarrassing. It's like if I was a spare guy and you guys are my charges, to take care of, I quit. Like there's no way. I'd end up being the villain trying to teach you some dignity and consideration and decency. Hmm. You guys have grown the same. So I'm gonna go and enjoy my day. I got X-Men Evolution to watch. I got video games to play. I got tons of arts and crafts stuff to do. And whatever the hell else I want to do. 'Cause apparently I'm more than I know. And the funny thing is, so are a lot of you. And I'm gonna drop this little pearl for you. Let's see who catches it. 2 words. This pearl of wisdom is contained in 2 words. Do I say this? Okay. Mm. Frequency. A hard word to say without teeth. Frequency. Luck. So let's say you are a super duper 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 powerful person, but you're being really shady. God will put you in a frequency lock to where your superpowers are blocked behind your integrity. Your integrity being your lock and door will seem like a monster to you because you would be functioning as someone without that level of integrity that you had before. So, frequency lock. What's locked from you based on your emotional vibratory resonance in the immediate now? Because if you're looking at me or anyone else as the problem, you're probably the problem, and the problem genuinely is frequency. Get to a higher level, which basically means feel better emotions and thoughts and commit better actions that harm none and actually support life. Or you will continue to be frequency locked, lower and lower and lower and lower and lower until you unlock those locks with kind deeds. That's called the law of attraction. There's your pearl. Can you figure it out? Because I went through hell and back, and that was only one little, okay? So get in your lane, get out of my lane. Don't make me make you sit down again, because the next time I do it, I'm going to be doing it even from a higher elevated point of view. And whoever has been bothering the other group of you that are the kind people, welcome to, do whatever. And notice how I teach you discernment and empathy by saying you, even though I'm talking about two different groups of people. No problem. Those kind ones, what you can do with that pearl, a frequency lock, is uplift other people's frequencies when they're ready. Help them recognize their low vibrational behavior by helping them find better behavior. If someone drinks too much coffee, don't tell them to stop drinking coffee. Instead, provide them with alternative things to drink. If someone's smoking cigarettes, don't tell them to quit smoking. Why don't you instead provide them other things to keep their mouth busy? If someone is constantly complaining about the lack of money, why don't you stop telling them to stop complaining and actually support them with money so they can pay their bills and get their things done and then see what they do with a clean slate? If someone's constantly grumpy in the mornings and you guys are constantly commenting on it on your channels as if you have spy cams in that person's house, you guys might want to be a little more inconspicuous because you're pretty conspicuous. But you might want to try supporting that person throughout their waking day and making sure that their environment is safe, like you would a plant or a baby or a dog. If your dog or child woke up every day complaining, nagging, or in pain, you would eventually wonder what the fuck you could do to help that child or animal or plant, right? But some of you spirit guides and trainings, you guys are just kind of like failing because instead of actually bringing consideration, support, and resources, you guys are doing nothing but gossiping and filing your fake ascension. Ouch. A burn from a toothless crow. Oh my god. What else? Oh, right. There's a few of you who've been astrally spying on me, like Natalie, and some fat Hispanic dude. Smells like fucking tacos. Disgusting. I had to send guides after him and be like, can you just make sure he doesn't show up? Like, send him to a fucking taco burrito charge or something. From now on, I'm not going to be creating shields or boundaries and doing energy work on myself. I have already told my guides, and this is to tell you guys, if you guys keep spying on me or other people with remote viewing and astral projection, the energies that you guys are utilizing to do that thing will start blocking, dissipating, simply being removed from your access to them. There's no conflict, there's no competition. Get in your lane and sit out. Clear? And karmically, through the law of attraction, if you benefited from my work, through the laws of energy exchange, click the like button, subscribe, make a donation, make an offering, leave a comment. You gain something, leave something, take something, leave something. You've been inspired? Give credit where credit is due. Hey everybody, this video was inspired by Celeste the Star Kindler. Oh hey, yeah, Celeste said this quote on her channel. You guys should go check it out. It's called The Star Kindler. You know, decency. And another thing all of you should be asking yourselves is, if I was doing to you, your family, your children, your dogs, your plants, your crystals, your toys, your Barbie dolls, what you guys have done to yourselves, to your friends and family, to me, but if I did it to you guys, only what you've done, only what you've done. If I did what you did, but if I did it, how would you feel? Hello. We good? Good. Team Elohim, if you're out there, send your girl some chocolate coins and multiply it like a bunny. My favorite bunnies. Merci. Così siamo comandi. Perché sto vivendo skinny. And it which you return, lemon disease. And make my disease, and make my ura. That tiny banana. Okay. Um, that was an ancient language. It's not light language, but it may as well be considering some of you are dark. What else? I love you. Some of you I feel nothing for. But if I saw you, I'd love you. And those of you that you think I dislike you, I don't even know who you are. I genuinely don't even know who you are. So, I'm sorry. I'm gonna go take a bath. You want to talk about angles, Jane? How about you show people your body from the side? And no, I don't watch your channel. I feel your energy and smell of chicken wings in your aura. Buck, buck, buck. Good? Cool. Now let's see how many people in the next few days are going to tell me to be more graceful and elegant, to let things go, not talk so much, tell the camera in a different position, and how many YouTubers and card readers are going to be commenting on my house, my hair, my teeth, my clothing, jewelry, hair color, glasses, whether I have something in my nose, my ears, whatever, or my genitals. So it's so much fun being a celebrity on Earth while being your spirit guide in the higher realms. I'm so glad to know this is how you guys treat me here. But in the other realms, you guys are all sorts of kiss ass. Isn't that funny? I love you. I hope this made you laugh and, you know, you found some humor in your day. Because really, you guys, it's getting comical. You guys are getting comical. From the ones who are genuinely in pain and doing nothing about it, but being so in pain. And then the other ones who are constantly fucking things up and then complaining about it. I've been asking what the genre of my life is. It's a fucking comedy.